I'm the new kid with the devastating sound that hit in the house where I used to practice. No one knew the robbers is, but now I'm getting greedy. Don't lead me the wrong way, cause it just might bring me down. I have to fight to get back up. Move away, cause I just won't slack up. Joy, pump it up, and pain. Come on, here we go. Sunshine, what else? Rain, keep it going. Joy, yeah, and pain. Pump it up. Sunshine, what else? And rain, I'll give it to them right. Now, they go to shows and watch other MCs rock. And if they good, I don't knock the way they perform, cause I like to see a good show. After that, go play CeeLo, you know, cause I'm the leader, no I'm not a follower. And MCs like you, I swallow her. So don't look and try to judge me, because you think that I'm another MC. Well, I'm the new kid, I just moved around, but that don't mean I can't rip up the town. Me and my boys, we make noise. I hate MCs that think that we're toys. I'm hitting harder than any other MC who try to come up and go against me. Joy, pump it up, and pain. Keep it going now. Sunshine, what else? Rain, pump it up now. Joy, keep it going, and pain. Yeah, keep it going now. Sunshine, pump it up, and rain. Let them have it raw bass one time. Not from the old school or from the new. Applaud the boom, do what you want to. Talk to me, then try to put me down. We used to be cool, now we don't hang around. Used to be friends, but now we're foes. Ask me why, man, no one knows. Maybe jealousy between you and me. Could be the fame, could be the money. I'm going for mine and I don't really care, cause the spotlight raw bass don't share. I'm the headliner of this show and you're just a kid and you need to grow, because joy, pump it up, and pain. Come on, here we go. Sunshine, keep it going. Rain, sing along. Come on, joy, pump it up, and pain. Here we go, come on. Sunshine, what else? And rain, everybody clap your hands now. Joy, pump it up, and pain. Yeah, keep it going now. Sunshine, what else? And rain, listen to us sing now. Joy, pump it up, and pain. Yeah, here we go. Sunshine, pump it up, and rain. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna fade that to you, Monda.
We got a few minutes. I'm waiting for a few more people to come on. So go ahead.
Hey, Monda.
Hi, Denty.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, so
hey,
Monda,
everybody.
What's up, kinfolk?
Hey, Najee, how you feeling, man?
Hey.
What it do?
Oh, it's all good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, this is one of the songs that we put together back in the 90s from me and Amari Jackson.
Wait a minute, Amari's coming on. He's gonna be close up.
Yeah, this one is called Global Warming. This is Amari on the rap.
You gotta know the fight when the road. And all along I serve your soul. Staying alive, starting surviving in the 90s. Yeah. The greenhouse effects in effect today. Warming up your age, what's going away? What's going on? Say the environmental lesson. I was hoping that it didn't have to come to this.
And he's right on time.
The world, the blood flows through the streets, violent, racist facts, almost fashionable. Both domestic and the international. Love of being lost in a landslide. A baby growing AIDS and dies. Stand up and change the world as I summon ya. Look to the sky, the lies, the phenomenon.
Why are the problems with the world that we live in? The world's so cold, so let's warm it with our giving. Look to the sky, there's a phenomenon that's forming.
That one's called
Open your mind to the future.
We did that in 1993.
Wow, it's still hot.
And it's still relevant today.
Yo.
This is an introduction. With music that just be pumping, while hits just be dipping, the intention is for humping the floor. Shining the wood with your jeans, it's a denim. Don't worry, it's hip hop. Don't have a money earning concern, and I'll be teaching and learning. Getting high from my rhymes and my looks, not from bourbon, no solution, no remedy. No cure like a deodorant, yo. You have to be sure that if you talk up and walk up into my face, that you wouldn't become a big public disgrace, cause I'll ban you. Burn you up and tan you, treat you like the elephant. And man, you would be hocked and locked in a jar with the lid hanging on the wall of Michael Jackson's crib, cause I'm that. In fact, I'm a thriller. I drink milk, that's why I'm a top biller like a funeral home. I'll make a killing. I I'm not Giz, even though I'm still chillin'. Guys say that I'm scary, girls say that I'm ugly. Rough like bark, but dark and lovely. This ain't
All right, I'm gonna fade that one. Hold on.
like Anita Baker. I'll bring you joy in my word when I open my mouth. Sky Oliver North to go and break south.
Okay, I gotta pause it on that one.
Was it going to rated R?
Yeah, Chubb Rock was a little angry around that time, folks. So we're talking about love tonight, and we're talking about music. So, Monda, how you looking on time?
It's 7:06. All right. I'm changing my view so I can. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, welcome, family. How's everyone doing? How's everybody doing?
Doing good?
Yeah.
All good. Good.
Excellent. So,
Like that backdrop, Monda.
oh, well, thank you. They're the books.
Nice.
So we're talking, like for all intents and purposes, National Poetry Month is open.
Somebody's phone is feeding back, Monda.
Oh, okay. Okay. Otherwise, you think, Scoot.
Okay.
All right, good.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Okay. So National Poetry Month is officially over. And so I have a poll that I wanted to share with you all. Because Monda Mondays, as we know it, is we're just not going to do it weekly. So I'm going to put up the poll and get your opinion on what you would like to see moving forward. Okay, there we go. You see it? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so you can just click on the screen now?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Can we have a little music, Jeremy, somebody, while we do the poll?
Oh, okay. Jeremy, what you got, Jeremy?
Oh, wait a minute, you're sharing the sound right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got some sounds.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, here we go.
1.5 minutes.
How you going back? Go ahead, turn that up, man. Go ahead, turn that up. Don't be scared now. Turn that up, man.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
It's Linda.
Hi.
Thank you for joining.
Well, good. I'm glad to join. Switching from my cell phone to my computer. So.
Feelings can't explain all this time. My heart still feels bad when I look at you. Memories of love.
Okay. All right, Jeremy.
Okay.
All right.
No problem.
So, okay, great. So as you all can see the results, it looks like the vote is for the first and third Mondays of every month, and at 7 p.m. Eastern.
That's what's up.
But we can also do other things. We can have lip sync battles. We could have I don't know, Najee may want to come up with something.
Can we read excerpts from new projects to get people's reactions?
Absolutely. I mean, it can be anything we want it to be in this hour. So, okay, let me, first and third, and at 7 o'clock. Okay, so I'm going to end this poll. And, share results. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. Now, so tonight's theme is just music. You know, when I think about what we have to do during this time frame to kind of stay up and keep our minds right, if you will. Um, people have different things that they turn to. And for me, and throughout my life, it has been music. And so we've got two music connoisseurs, DJ Haas and Jeremy, who, if you weren't here before, Jeremy does soundtracks for films and things of that nature. So if you all could talk for a minute about how music impacts you, and I wanted to make sure everyone knows who's on the call, say hi, and then we'll get into it.
Okay, that sounds good. Jeremy, do you want me to go first or you want to go first, brother?
You can go first.
Okay. All right. Well, my name is Harvey DJ Haas Nunes. I've been a DJ for over 30 some odd years now. I started sophomore year in high school in Orange, New Jersey, actually. And I left New Jersey in the, I guess, late 80s. And I moved to DC in 86, 87. And I went from watching the New York Giants win a Super Bowl to coming here and watching the Redskins win a Super Bowl with the first black quarterback, Doug Williams. And that experience of coming from New Jersey and, the mindset of New York and New Jersey, because I was in Northern Jersey, really close to New York. The mindset of coming down here and seeing how beautiful coming to DC, the chocolate city, when it was the chocolate city. And I just fell in love with go-go. I fell in love with my dream, actually, coming here to Washington, D.C. I always wanted to be in television. I always wanted to do bigger events. And I came here to D.C. I went to Howard University, School of Communications for television, film, and radio, and got an internship at Howard. And it led me to interning with Black Entertainment Television when they were turning over to this new digital programming, and got on board during like the heyday of the, just right at that late 90s to early 2000, when the music was changing over and the party music was huge. I got the internship turned into a job, and it led me to my television career. I started my own company. I worked for BT for about 5 years, started my own company, brand new media group. My connections with BT led me to people like Allen Iverson. It led me to people like Layla Ali. It led me to people like Michael Vick. And I just kept the contact and, lines open with them. And they helped me enhance my company. And I've been rolling ever since. And this is what I do. I make film, I DJ, I host, and I'm a lover of life. And, I spread the positive word everywhere I go that all things are possible. And, dreams can come true. And I try to live the dream.
All
right. And with that, I'm passing you, Jeremy.
Mike, you'll pass the mic.
All right. Well, I don't have as much to say, but, I first started off, I was like 2 years old. I used to play drums in the church, and my cousin, he got me into music. And then, once I started to get a little older, my grandfather, he'd buy me electric guitars, harmonicas. But at the time, I wasn't taking it serious until I got in my teens. And that's when I used to go out to a local DJ store, and people be walking in, I'd just be scratching, mixing. And then one day, one of my friends from high school, he called me, he said, hey, Jeremy, you can make your own music. So, I just started making my music from then, trying to learn what I can. And, a few years later, one of my friends, Meru Matu, she asked me to make a song on the spot for a music video she was working on, and it was being directed by the director of Carrie Hilston's hit song, Knock You Down. So that was my big break getting started. And from there, a few years later, I got involved with Music of the Sea, After Music LA, two of the top boutique music libraries that are around. And I've had the opportunity to make music for LL Cool J, a bunch of other rappers that, from the label, movies like Keanu, 2016 on New Line Cinema, Fox Sports, ESPN, and yeah, I just kept pushing myself, every day trying to learn what I can. And you always got to have that drive, that motivation, just like, Harvey was saying, anything's possible. Don't stop. Even when times get tough, you just got to keep pushing forward. So, I just take that mindset with me, wherever I'm working on music or anything that I'm working on in life. So, yeah, that's my story. Right.
And I know Connie St. John on the line. Connie lives from sun up to sundown. She's got music in her heart and soul, and she works through things. So Connie, this is your night.
It's not my night.
With music. And so, I think that most of us on the line want to feel something, whether it's through art, music, the written word, and as creators, most of us are creators, and Maisie, through the makeup and the services that you provide, there's a feeling involved. So, we're all in the feel-good business, and I know that I'm rocking my Maxwell shirt from, Connie, what's that place in California that's real popular? The one that's outside.
Oh, Hollywood Bowl?
Hollywood Bowl. That's where I saw my man Max. He was, I've seen him several times, but this was a really good concert. But so I'm going to share, hopefully, so you have something in music? Okay, good. So when I was growing up, I was telling Harvey and I were talking a little earlier how in the Northeast, someone's phone is giving me some feedback. I'm not sure whose it is. Okay, Krishan, you muted. In the Northeast, they were like into hip hop and house, and here in DC, we were like turning on WHUR, listening to slow jams like in junior high school. You're all into slow music, and there was go-go, of course, but it wasn't until I went to University of Rhode Island, and for those of you who don't know, I went on a basketball scholarship. And I used to hang out with the people from New York and Connecticut, of course. And in New York, people would bring me down and be like, look, you're not experiencing anything until you go to a club in New York. So I was at the Red Parrot. I was there, for those of you who remember, I saw Eric B. and Hakeem there, and they were just like, just pushing me aside, a little scrawny sophomore. But it was so good a memory. And I fell in love with house. And so, music is a big part of my life as well. But Anita Baker was really one of my favorite female artists. She took, in my mind, I learned a lot from her when it came to love, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I have a little something that, oh, okay. All right, we got more people coming in. Have a little something that I wrote with Anita Baker in mind. So, but before, I have another poll for you all. And Linda, I'm going to introduce you, okay? I got another poll for you all right? There we go. What was and can we have a little Anita Baker while, you taking this poll?
Yeah, go ahead, Jeremy.
Oh, music? Okay. Here we go. Anita Baker.
Get you in the mood right there.
Stay with me, and you will see my arms will hold you, baby.
fans of hip hop. Someone else got to vote. The rest of the evening. Okay.
With feeling never leave, 'cause baby I believe in this love, sweet love.
Right up to it. Thanks, Jeremy. All right,
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna share the results.
Oh, wow.
I know.
It's a tie.
Oh my goodness.
It's a tie.
Interesting. We got a
Slow
little
jams and hip hop.
no go-go. There must not be any true Washingtonians on this call. Well, Krishan is.
The poll is flawed. I voted for go-go.
Poll is flawed.
Somebody's gonna vote for go-go.
45 is everywhere.
Is Baltimore. That's Baltimore.
Oh gosh.
That is hilarious. Okay, so that was fun.
First of all, go-go was the first one I picked. So, you know.
You know, this poll must be racist. The programmers were like, I don't know what that is. That's probably what happened. You probably put the go-go answer in metal. No.
Yep.
So, okay, but before we're gonna at the commercial break, we're gonna have Najee and Amari speak to our new podcast, which launches this week. And yes, so you have to sign up at blackartinamerica.com. You got to subscribe. But now I want to introduce a really dear friend of mine who helped, I think when Zoo first came out. I don't know, I think, Linda, maybe you were my premiere. I don't remember. But at any rate, we have the curator of the Denton Black Film Festival, Linda Eady, who has joined us tonight. She and her husband, Harry, started it are we on year 6 or 7, Linda? What year?
Well, we just completed our 6th year.
Yes.
We had our first festival in 2015, I think it was.
Yes, I think, gosh, I've only missed 2, but this year you had a technological spin. So I'm going to, if you could just say hello to all our friends and family, and at some point I'm going to pull up the website just so that people can see, the website, and to talk about how you just kind of expanded from just more than a community film festival, but all the other elements that you have.
Yeah. Okay, great. That sounds good. Hi. Hear me?
Okay, I'm going to mute everybody but you. She froze. Okay.
Okay, I'm having some problems here.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Linda?
Uh-huh.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, you hear me now?
You.
Hi, everyone. Did you hear me then?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, so do you want me to tell people about it now, or?
That's fine.
Okay, just to let you know, okay. The film festival, we started it, as Monda mentioned, in 2015. And we started out with 13 films, a day and a half, with 800 attendees. And we've really grown. Last year, we had over 8,000 people attend the festival. And while film is the heart of our festival, and we've grown from screening 13 films that first year to we screened 93 films this last year. And we do quite a few genres of films, just everything, short films, narratives, documentaries, just a wide variety of films designed to show the breadth of who we are as Black people and all the different stories that we have to share. But the film is the heart of our festival, but we all still look at storytelling in different elements. So that we have a spoken word event, we have comedy, we have art, we have music. We had a wonderful concert this last year with Grammy-nominated Jasmine Horn. She performed a concert that Thursday night to kind of open up the festival, and it was really fabulous. So we introduced just, we also have workshops and panels too. We did some social justice panels this past year looking at environmental issues that affect people of color and criminal justice issues. So it's grown so much. I mean, it was even bigger this last year, Monda. We added actually a tech component as well. So we had some tech talks and some different podcasting information and different things in the arena of technology. So that's the latest thing that we added this year. So we're just continuing to grow and just looking for areas and ways that we can cover just different elements of storytelling and how we could support the Black community.
Okay, good.
You know, and filmmakers and other creatives, you know.
There was, I know one of the years I attended, you had an interactive storytelling about the history of Denton, the Black history. So there was art on the walls and people could go on a listening tour, which I thought was really, really interesting. And on the phone, we've got Najee Dorsey, who's a curator of blackartinamerica.com. I mean, his site has like over 1 million visitors. And so there might be some potential partnership opportunities between you two. I mean, there definitely synergies, and Atlanta and Texas is not too far from, I mean, Denton are not.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, just make sure
had some wonderful,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've had some wonderful art exhibits and things. We did this last year. It was more of we did a digital exhibit that was quite interesting. But so yeah, there's opportunities. We had the year before that, we had an amazing quilt exhibit that was just from someone that's an international quilter. And it wasn't your grandma's quilts, let me tell you. And, you know, we just do a lot of different things. So that, yeah, I would love to talk to you, Najee, at some point.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to share one poem, and that is The Answer is Anita Baker. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay, she has a song called I Apologize. I apologize in advance because y'all know I can't sing, but sometimes I might put a, you know, just to give the poetry a little. Okay. I know it seems strange, but the answer is Anita Baker. As my emotions tumble in a complex range of love's hurricane, I pray to my maker to help my bruised and tender soul heal, get past the pain of before, stories buried, untold, in the hidden lines of a smile, stuck in place to keep from going insane, if only for a while. From the second start, oftentimes I harbored confusion, wondering if you were in for the long haul, or if you'd break my heart. Then I came to a wonderful conclusion, to just let go and let God, knowing that you won't let me fall or trod in wrong places at all. Baby, you're my angel, my protector in love's sacred sector, a beat of my heart, my jumpstart to morning happiness, afternoon anticipation, evening pleasures, and midnight bliss. I would be remiss if I didn't say, you're the best thing yet. Now, I know love doesn't fall. No, excuse me, I know love, can't see. I know love doesn't fail. I'm so glad we met, just like a fairy tale. You've taught me that it's okay to love hard and love free, working through the good and the not so good, to love passionately and to love deep, shedding vulnerability like a good woman should. You, I'd most definitely like to keep. If you asked me to marry you today, I would. No matter what, you belong to me. And there are no more tears from love's jail. You set me free. No more fears of the unknown, because seeds are sown for a solid love that grows priceless with time. To share life and love together, I'm ready. I'm primed. You are so beautiful, inside and out. You're a genuine and wise. On my end, there's no doubt, which shouldn't come as a surprise because you know what I'm about. With your kindness and good looks, you stand out from the lot. Besides that, you're my friend. I'd be a fool to look anywhere else, so I'm giving you the best that I got. Yesterday, tomorrow, and today to the end. Although I almost caused our demise for all the pain you felt, I apologize. Baby, I love you with my body and soul, and I thank you for leading me into love. With you, life's bits and pieces become whole as our rhythm of love brings smiles from above. I've opened up the floodgates. Now come and get this good love. As I become yours and you become mine, I never want to put on the brakes, my funny Valentine. Sometimes I wonder why, but not for long. The answer is Anita Baker and the life in her songs.
Very nice. Very good.
Thank you. It'd be nice just to have like the music with it, like, you know, on the 2 lines. So people can be like, oh yeah, I remember. But anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Scoop, what you got? Okay, you're muted. Let me unmute you. Okay.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
This is Because It's Music. I'm going to take us on the journey of who and what we've been. The name of this piece is called The Beautiful Music. The black man's gift to the world is a beautiful music that began with the first sound on the plains, hilltops, beaches, and deserts of his home. It is a sound that has ever rallied the spirits of those whomsoever may be touched by the hypnotic resonance of its call. Powerful is this gift, enduring the passage of time, always evolving, always connecting, always celebrating the warm embrace of the black man's ability to persevere through the darkest of circumstances and still breathe life and love and joy into existence as the great connector in the universal presence. One that is so often served as a catalyst of stylized innovation and genius. The black man's gift is a beautiful music whose evolution, though sometimes triggered at a time of despair, represents not the depths of pain and suffering, quite the contrary. It is instead a beacon birthed from the strength and beauty of our unconquerable spirit and indomitable will. Jazz, a music that brings form and creates order as it embraces chaos and celebrating the nuanced impulsiveness that is the improvisation in the shape of a free spirit that expresses itself in the highs and lows, which celebrate and are the hallmark of the human condition. Blues, a revelry that can also be shared in a raspy honky-tonk diction above the wail of instrumentation that is the fabric of a beautiful music that soothes the senses in such a rhythmic fashion that it only needs one color to set the stage and feature stories that detail the triumphs and defeats, the ebb and flow, the measure and passions that constitute the affairs of life and living. R&B and soul. It is the gift of music that ushered forth a movement and an era of racial pride that identified our dignity and our beauty at a time in which we stood tall to claim our civil rights, where the march and the music ran through an assembly line of supreme temptation and wonder, all in the miracle of sound, empowered by the soulful stylings of a godfather, known the world over as Soul Brother #1, and the voice of a queen, a flightless angel who was more than a natural woman, and who sang us all over a bridge of troubled waters. Gospel. If ever there was any doubt, let it be known that the black man's gift to the world can be found in the soul-stirring, spine-tingling ecstasy that is harmonized in the pronouncement of faith, as affirmed by the truly faithful, who, through a declaration and acceptance of the covenant, found salvation and peace as their eternal reward. Hip-hop, a gift in the form of an edge that speaks the urban truth with an indomitable candor through beats and rhymes that capture the flavor of a generation, telling their stories through raw, powerful, poetic prose that captures and reflects their hopes and dreams in lyrical masterpieces that are as irreverent and defiant as they are bold. The beautiful music that is the black man's gift to the world celebrates all people as it reaches and connects all corners of the earth. And its strength does not just come from form, its ability to influence, but is in its ability to also be influenced. And as such, celebrate all the people of the world in a warm acceptance that leads to joy and happiness when everyone hears the first sound. And that will always be the black man's gift to the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Comments? What you say, Howard? You're muted. Hold on, let me unmute him. Okay, what'd you say?
I was saying everyone's mic was muted, but wow, that was powerful. That was one of those poems that just took you on a journey, and it's our journey, it's our story. So, man, God bless you for that one, man. That was powerful.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
Sweet.
Beautiful words, my brother. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So if no one, what were you gonna say, Oz?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Monda.
No, if no one has any other comments, we can go to our commercial break.
Mm-hmm.
And when we come back, we'll open it up to see if anyone else wants to share.
Okay.
You know, and depending on time, you know, I've got an epic like the Iliad and the Odyssey, but you know, that's only if we have time. So DJ Haas, take us into commercial break.
Let's do it. A little something like this.
You wanna try? Every time you see it. Do you remember when we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, so I did it. Do you remember back and forth? Again, I've been all day long. Do you remember us holding hands? Because I can't stand.
Old school dance.
Remember the time we fell in love. Remember the time we first met, girl. Remember the time we fell in love. Do you remember the time? Remember how we used to talk? No, we'd stay on the phone at night till dawn. Do you remember all the things we said? Like I love you, so I'll never let you go. Do you remember back in the spring? Remember every morning birds would sing.
My bad. I had a flow going.
I know you did, I know, but so now, do you want to wait for a commercial break or do you want to go now? Oh, let me unmute you. Hang on, because we're still on that. I think.
No, it can wait.
Okay, so we're gonna go to commercial break, and we spoke a little earlier about the podcast Readers and Real Folk coming out this week. So I'm gonna share the screen. Oh, Linda's loving the music, DJ Haas.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And then I am going to show a quick promo for this week. And we will have Brother Najee speak. What I do with it?
Just scroll.
Go.
Just there it is.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's not 7:33 people.
It's time for some This is for the readers and the real folk. Real folk living from coast and the real folk. The people. This is for the readers and the real folk. This is for the real folk. This is for the real folk living from coast to coast. For the people. It's time for the foreigner.
All right. Hey, so.
Yes, indeed.
Najee and Amari.
African American art history really began to take shape in 1925. Will Elaine Lott, his seventh an extended of the March 1925 issue of Circle.
The video is still playing.
I know. Okay. So, Amari, Najee, one of y'all take the floor. Tell the folks what they got to do. Subscribe. All that good stuff.
Go ahead, Amari.
who we have coming up.
Hey, what's up, people? Mark, and we're very excited about the first week of Readers and Real Folk. It's been a pleasure working alongside a lot of the folks here you see right now. Of course, Najee Dorsey, the brother who makes it all happen, blackartinamerica.com, which is, in my opinion, is one of the best websites and best examples of websites and Black art in the country by far. And it's been that way for the last decade at least. And also, of course, working with the person who brought us all here, Ms. Monda Webb, the endless networker and the wonderful, beautiful person, soul that she is, multi-talented person that she is. And of course, there's DJ Haas is going to be doing a hostile takeover on the show as well this week. So you'll see all that energy coming through. And it's beautiful working with these beautiful people. The program is a way of bringing, of course, the interdisciplinary approach to arts for Black folks and putting it all in one space. So with that, we're going to have a lot. We're going to have, as you guys just saw, motivational speaker Ramal Toon, popular author, motivational speaker, has been doing very well for the last decade. And also we're going to have, what's Patrick's last name, Brother Najee?
McCoy. Patrick McCoy.
Thank you, thank you. Patrick McCoy. Patrick McCoy is a brother who is the head of Diaspora Rhythms, right? And he basically is a brother who's been a collector who encourages other folks like Najee to be collectors as well. And he actually kind of redefines what we think of the concept of being a collector is in the first place. And a lot of people think there's this kind of barrier against folks in terms of getting into the collecting game. But we're going to, I think, take care of all those myths. And we're going to break them down and show folks that being a collector is something we all can be and something we all can do. And a lot of us are already collectors and don't even know it, actually. We're also going to have a young brother out of the B-More that Haas is going to introduce to the world, a brother named John Tyler, who's a very, very talented producer who has a number of acts coming out of the B-More area, which are really, really talented folks. Sister named Nan Ano, very, very talented. You'll see this week as well. So we got a whole lot going on. Monda has a wonderful interview with Ramal Toon coming up. We're going to talk about life, talk about being better versions of ourselves and how to live that way on a daily basis. And so it's full of, I think, enjoyable things. It's full of knowledge. It's full of fun, full of Black folks, and that's what you're going to get.
That's wonderful.
Nice. Good. Looking forward to it.
Okay. Najee.
It's about to drop, baby. It's about to drop. Hot, that piece you did is hot, man.
Oh man, thank you, brother.
Yeah, Monda killing it. You know, we got some exciting headliners coming up too. It's an exciting time. I gotta tell you. Yes, indeed.
Good. Yeah, because I think it's long overdue, man. To put some of our art and put our culture and our talents on display. I just think it's just past time, man. This is the perfect time to make it happen. So, you know, like I said, I'm looking forward to it, and I know a lot of other people are looking forward too, because we have to be able to tell our story our way. And with your art, with our music, with the film stuff that we're working on, and all the stuff that Monda's working on, we're doing it our way. And there's nothing better than that. Let's do it our way. Yeah, okay. Absolutely.
Najee, you have the ability to share your screen. So the art piece that you want to talk about, if you.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can do it.
So, all right, I'm gonna flip over here. Let's see. And I'm gonna read an old poem I did. Can y'all see that piece right there?
Well, did you click share screen? Click share screen.
Hold on, that's it. Okay, share. I might have to just pass on the share.
Okay, well, you can email it to me and I'll bring it up.
Okay, okay. All right, so we could do that last. I got a
the piece I was going to share is titled "The Listening Room." It's a new work, but I came across, my wife actually put together an album, kind of journaling my career over the last 20 years of doing the art thing, and I came across a poem that I wrote, and since I hadn't had poems, a poem I wrote in 2003. Now this is a 30-year-old Najee. Can you hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you.
Okay. All right. So this is a 30-year-old Najee, and the title of the poem is titled "Miseducation of a Young Black Nation." Over the cliffs us under, we protest the insane membrane. Come on, Cain, I'm able. Don't fear me, I'm your brother from the next generation of man. As the clock stops, we have failed. You better bail out or sell out is what was said as they shot hoops, shot up, and blasted their way in. Miseducation of a young black nation. 25 from now, I'll be considered old school. So cool yet blue, for the sheep ate by the wolf, hiding behind the peacocked eye, with the bet on cable, black entertainment with no vision. Miseducation of a young black nation. Deep in the bowels of caged dreams of life and all those so-called liberties, gone are the distant memories of black shoes, black coat, black pants, and black love, abated of the descendants of man in this land. Cool, you dig? When his pride died and laid to the side, they lied. Miseducation of a young black nation. I'm shouting, but all you hear is a whisper, that faint sound that my people can't see. How in the hell we've lost our morality? Honestly, give me the good times. I'm black and I'm proud to lift every voice and sing, because those were the days.
Oh man.
It's a little really cool.
Real talk right there, brother. Real talk going on right there.
That's a bet. That's all right.
Nice.
I love it.
Good stuff. Do we have a minute for one song?
Yeah, let me Linda said she wants us to share some information about the podcast with her, and she'll share it with the circle, with the Denton Black Film Festival and their circle. So.
Oh, great. Yeah, I was gonna say, how can we share that? Like, where's the link and stuff for that?
It's all on blackartinamerica.com. I'm gonna share the screen so you can see. And then so here, see where it says Readers and Real Folk Podcast. I think we're a little further down too. Okay. So with this, I'm not sure what to do it. Is it the mailing list? The mailing list?
Oh yeah, they can just sign up for the mailing list, but and it's also, it's actually going to be, live on the homepage, but we definitely would encourage people to sign up for the mailing list. So once we upload it, whether it's going to be tomorrow night or first thing Wednesday, it's going to be live for anybody to access.
Okay. So we can just go right to your website and click on the.
Okay.
It'll be playing, or just click on a link, or.
Okay.
No, it'll be on the homepage, front and center for anybody to see.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay, good.
Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah, Haas, go ahead and get the mood up, and then all right, like I said, I had this epic when no one else wants to go. But yeah, please give us something that for about a minute and a half.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's do it like this, y'all.
My homeboy, by the way.
I gotta put this on. Hold up.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
So the hip hop, you don't stop. Rock it out, baby, bubba to the boogity bang bang, the boogie to the boogity beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat, and me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello.
Up to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, and the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
Check it out. Well, I'm imp, the dimp, the ladies pimp, the women fight for my delight. But I'm the grand master with the 3 MCs that shout.
I'm gonna leave it on that note for now.
Oh no! That was my first concert ever.
Najee done threw on his E40 hat and whatnot.
Okay. Okay, so Najee, I have your piece. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me it's on the desktop. So hang on. I gotta find it. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we're listening to Monda.
Oh, is that Harry? Okay, return Eden. I called it Najee's piece. That's what I get for all this crap on my desktop. I just did it too. Screenshot, screen. Najee. Najee, what is the name of it? I just saved it. I got you, Najee couple 3, Najee couple. Listening room, here we go. Okay. All right. Oh, wow, that is hot. Can everybody see?
That's hot.
Yeah, buddy.
That is beautiful. So Najee, talk to us about this.
Wow.
I mean, it's like, I can just touch it. I can smell it. And that looks like Coltrane. Look at me.
That's deep.
Najee, is he? I can't.
That is beautiful. Can I have it?
That's powerful. Wow. There's a lot of color going on there.
Oh, let
Beautiful
me.
colors.
Okay. Najee.
Yeah, Linda. I was gonna let you know. I saw in your video. I saw you had Frank Frazier. That's my guy. She's muted. But
okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna let Linda know that Frank Frazier was one of the artists featured in her piece. I know Frank very well. But this piece, Listening Room, it's a new piece. I do a lot of interior scenes.
Okay.
And just kind of like to get lost in the patina and the rustic nature of how we live, that kind of thing. Yeah, everyday scenes.
That was nice.
That's tight.
And you can see more of my work at boblackart.com if you want to check it out. But thank y'all.
And where? Where did you say we can see more of your art?
boblackart.com.
Boblackart.com. Okay.
Boblackart.com.
Man, that I mean, I could just smell the oldness of the building, of the room that they're in, like that old furniture and the old, just the and the anyway.
Hey, Monda,
Really nice.
Amari gonna get me, but there's a discount code for the readers and real folks. R plus R5. R plus R5.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, that's true. 5% off when you buy. Get the real folks. That's what's up. Okay.
That's what's up.
We got about 6 minutes, so I'm not gonna share all of this because it's long, but it's music oriented. And her mom, when we're in public, we usually read this together. But it's called "If I Could Go Back" for music lovers everywhere. If I could go back, I'd ask Billie Holiday to let the needle go. Hold on, I'm gonna mute everybody. Okay. All right, be quiet. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm still up. All right. All right, if I could go back, I'd ask Billie Holiday to let the needle go. Remind her that drugs don't care what your color is, that drugs don't play fair. If she were here today, I'm sure she'd sell out show after show. The beautiful sad lady with the flower in her hair. Pure genius in setting a mood. Billy had a way of mesmerizing you, whether plaintively singing in my solitude or telling you to mind your business and ain't nobody's business if I do. Billy raised the nation's conscious unconsciousness to boot, doing what she had to do, even recording on another label to be able to sing Strange Fruit, showing this how this country was racially disabled. Billy, you raised the bar by crossing the colored line, performing as you were dying inside, unaware of all the seeds of hope you'd sown. Well, now you have peace, probably in heaven singing, having myself a time, while here on earth, we're living God bless the child that's got his own. If I could go back, I'd freeze frame the dream, eyes closed, body swaying, while John Coltrane plays A Love Supreme. Pleasing several generations, John Sachs was captivating, never the same iteration. Who knew every note could evoke such emotion? Only Coltrane could elicit such long-lasting devotion. Like the Pied Piper, you followed his music to another place, skipping over continents, gliding through galaxies and hopscotching through time, horn seducing you flowing at a steamy pace. Thank you, John, for leaving us with your distinct and dreamy sound. It would be sweet, oh so sweet, if you were still around. If I could go back, I'd ask Jimi Hendrix to play a little longer, banging that axe like a man possessed, signature afro like Samson, taking us to another world, increasing his fan base, growing stronger. Headband wearing, weed smoking, born rocker and handsome. Jimmy, you left women drooling with the songs you sung. Who else oozed such sensuality while playing the guitar with their tongue? If I could go back, I'd secure the window that last saw Donny Hathaway. Born to sing, wrapped in soul, I can listen to him all day. His music was enjoyed everywhere from the hardcore streets to the fanciest gala. I thank God he and his wife gave us Layla. To carry on his groove, barefoot and beautiful, her voice is mesmerizing and smooth. If I could go back, I'd slay the cancer that ate Minnie Riperton. She did more than sing, she blessed us one by one by one, with her angelic voice, light as a feather, strong as a bell, a soprano with a range so rich and varied, full of beautiful stories to tell. Airy traveling octaves like no one's ever heard before and after, powerful enough to make the wood tremble in the highest rafters. If I could go back, I'd line with Bob Marley and appreciate the chill. A man so full of song, it seemed he could write them at will, sharing the heat, the love, the truth about his island home, swaying to smooth reggae rhythms that line deep inside your bones. Singing about politics, circumstance, and current events, even with the ganja, you know Bob was heaven sent. If I could go back, I'd ask Marvin Gaye's daddy to give me that gun. I'm sure he'd still be singing and we'd be jamming and having fun. Marvin's music is timeless, on another level, a different stratosphere. Oh, how I wish Mr. Sexy were still here. If I could go back, I'd snatch those pills from Phyllis Hyman, hug her for hours and transfer all of my love so she can continue to amaze us with her beauty and grace. If only we could have seen the pain hidden behind her gorgeous face. If only she knew how well she was embraced, then maybe her loneliness would have disappeared without a trace. If I could go back, I'd ask Tupac to give up thug life. It causes too much stress, too much violence, and way too much strife. So little time to share all that was pent up inside him still. His uncanny acting ability gave me a rush, a thrill. He displayed such power, intensity, and raw talent. Tupac, the transformer, the Gemini, struggling to find the perfect balance between poetry, music, reality, and the people he loved. Well, now he's watching us, absorbing it all from above. If I could go back, I'd tell Biggie he had nothing to prove. East Coast, West Coast, it don't matter, we still groove. You couldn't help but think his life was getting more better as he rapped his world, loved his women, and collected more cheddar. If I could go back, I'd hop on the movement train and ride as Curtis Mayfield educated folk about Black pride, and Gil Scott-Heron warned that the revolution would not be televised. Mayfield's music urged us to take action, move, and get off the sidelines, while he surgically manipulated his songs to circumcise and cut the foreskin of prejudice and intolerance live. Writer, singer, producer, composer, Curtis took music to a new high, tuning his guitar from his piano and writing real lyrics. Forget pie in the sky, cause what would Black power be if he didn't expose a racist lie? What would a pimp be without Superfly? Where would Kanye West, Eminem, Ice-T, and others be without sampling his tracks? A man who, even paralyzed, recorded songs on his back. Curtis was a true leader, a revolutionary of the funk and soul pack. 8. Okay. So, I mean, there's a little more, but, you know, I can just send it to you. Because we're at time. All right, let me.
Yes, please send it, Monda. I love that.
Yeah, it's more. I mean, I talked about Rick James, Barry White, Ray Charles, Luther Vandross, Gerald Levert, James Brown, and then, you know, a few more folks. And this was in 2011, so of course we've had some icons pass since then, but I'll definitely send it to you. I'll send everybody.
That was great, Monda.
Thank you. Yeah.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
You're welcome. So,
way back there.
I know. So, we're at time. Oh, my dad! Look, my dad just entered. I don't know how he missed it.
Did he really?
Or maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's my baby brother. I don't know. Maybe Wally can take us out. Let's see. So does anyone have anything else to share? Any questions? Any comments?
I have a question. I have a question for Najee. Najee, do you know Eric Easter?
No, it doesn't ring a bell. He's an artist?
He's an art, not like you are, but he appreciates art, and I want to introduce him to your work, so I'm going to send him your website because he does things with Black artists, and he wrote the book Songs of My People, if you know that book.
Yeah, no, that sounds. I don't know the book, but I'll definitely check it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Monda can send you my info.
Okay. Okay, we'll do. Okay, so Jeremy, thank you so much. Haas, you want to take us out?
Jeremy, do you got something, or you want me to do something?
I got a little something. Let's see.
Oh, Rob, I don't know who's. Can he make himself sing? Oh, there he is. That's my dad, everybody.
What's up, Dad?
What's up, Bob?
Daddy, you missed it. Our theme was music.
Let me take it.
Ooh. Earth, Wind, and Fire? Yeah, man, play that one.
Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Daddy, unmute yourself. I think he's trying to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Jeremy, hold on 1 second.
Hold on a second, Jeremy. Okay. Hold on 1 second, Jeremy.
Daddy, why do you keep muting yourself? Look, we had time. It's over, but we talked about how music impacts our lives. Do you have something that you want to share? Being as though, you know. Daddy, can you hear me?
You have to unmute him.
I'm trying. I don't know why. I don't know, you know. Oh, Jeremy, maybe it's because you.
Oh.
No, I don't think it's that.
Daddy, try to unmute yourself. Okay.
There you go. I'm good. Oh, that was the problem? I had my speakers turned off.
Oh, but it still said that you were muted. So that's why
I didn't have anything to say.
But that also, tonight's music theme is music. You have nothing to say about music.
Pardon?
You have nothing to say about music.
I didn't hear it yet.
Well, we're done.
Oh, you're done? You said 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock Eastern.
Oh, well, see.
Oh, man.
You're going to have to be clear about that.
We got a rewind for you.
Yeah, I'm coming home at 7 o'clock. Ready to jam.
And we did.
It pops on time.
Yeah. How about that?
We might have to go another 10 minutes for those that can stay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, and growing up, Daddy always, I mean, I got my love of music, I'm sure from him, because he would tell my mom when they were married not to rock me when I was a baby because she didn't have any rhythm. You remember that, Dad?
I do.
So the song that I associate most with him is You're a Big Girl Now. No More Daddy's Little Girl. Always listen to it.
Oh, that's a classic one.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So
wow.
you come from the generation before we did. So no insights, no love. I mean, we have really had a good time.
Well, I'm sorry I missed it, but the next time.
Well, I was about to play you something that'll bring you back to, I'm gonna give you a little sample of what we were doing.
Let me see what you got.
We were doing something like this.
She's mighty, just letting it all hang out. She's a great house. I like lady stack, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back. Oh, she's a brick house. Well put together, everybody knows this is how the story goes. She knows she's got.
Okay, I'm gonna leave us on that note.
Okay. Nice.
That's a good note.
Yep.
Next time I'll take you back to the 50s and the 60s.
Love it.
You're still cooking the late 70s and 80s. I can understand that.
When you walk in the All-Stars, what
We'll have a battle between the baby boomers and Generation X. And Jeremy, are you a millennial?
Yeah, I'm millennial. 80s and up.
So 80s and up. So we'll focus. We'll do that at some point. But Daddy, thanks for joining. You remember Linda Edie from Denton Black Film Festival? She's on.
Yep, I just sent him a message.
Okay. And then there's Herman.
Yeah, I sent him a message.
And Amari,
Hey, Mr. Webb.
Atlanta, Jeremy, and
How we
Najee.
doing?
And Krishan. So that it. So okay. So thanks you guys for hanging on. I know it's a little bit later than 8. How did you guys, Jeremy? Did you have anything you wanted to?
I'm good. You have something, Haz? Anything you want to play or?
Yeah, I want you to put on our last song, but before we leave, I want to say one more thing, that let music be your medicine. Let music be your medicine. When you're feeling down, or if you're not feeling like yourself, put something on that you used to listen to, and it just gives you that muscle memory. It's going to take you back to that time. So let music be your medicine. Start your day off with a song. Don't turn on the news first. Turn on some music. Go to bed. Play one of your favorite songs at night, and guarantee you that combined with meditation, that's healing right there. And right now we need to heal. We all need to heal. We all need to get stronger, and we all need to share our light. So on that note, I'm good. Monda, thank you so much once again, and thank you, family, for being here.
Thank you.
Go ahead and take us out, Jeremy. And Monda, thank you so much. Love what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you, Monda.
Thank you, Monda.
Woo!
Go ahead, turn that up, Jeremy.
Here we go.
Little CNC. I see you taking a picture.
Here is the dome, back with the bass. Pajamas live in a beast, and I don't waste time. On the mic with the dope rhyme. Jump to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, jump. And I'm here to combine beats and lyrics to make you shake your hands.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. The funk. The funk.
This is before my time, but I still like it.
I've never cried.
All right.
That took us back. That took us back.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. And, you know, as always, love, peace, and soul. Love, peace, and soul.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, family. Everybody have a good night, y'all.
All right.
Night.
Yeah, you too. Take care.